All right, last video, dividing, rationalizing in binomial denominators. So first off, with dividing, remember you can take two division radicals and make it into one big one to simplify, especially here. So we have the square root 125 x to the 9th over x. 9x is on top, 1 on bottom. 1 will cancel out. One on bottom, so this one cancels out with this one, so now I'm left with 8. So I'm taking the square root of 125 x to the 8, and 125 is 5 and 25 and 5 and 5. So we have 5 times 5 times 5 with 8 x's. I'm not going to write them all out, they're all up here. So if I group them in 2, I have exactly 4 come out, 1 5 and a 5 left underneath. So we have 5x to the 4th square root of, whoops, make sure it's not in the radical, square root of 5. All right, let's simplify this one so we can take the radical of it. 90 divided by 5 is 18. 8x is on top, 3 on bottom, that leaves 5. 7 on top, 2 on bottom, again, that leaves 5. And then we'll simplify that. So 18, square root of 18 is 2 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3, with 5 x's and 5 y's. The 3 comes out, 2 x's come out, 2 y's come out, and you're left with 2xy on the inside, everything we didn't circle. So 3x squared, y squared, and inside the radical, 2xy. Yep. There you go. Next section is rationalizing. Remember, when you rationalize, you multiply the top and the bottom by the bottom denominator, what you're trying to get rid of, because you can't leave a radical in the denominator. So you have 7 square root 40, because the 7's outside the radical, the 40's inside. And then I can multiply 40 together and get 1,600, but then I have to just go back and take that away, like break it all up. So there's really no point in doing that. So 40 times 40, 40 is 4 and 10, 2 and 2, 2 and 5, and there's 2 40s, so I'm going to double this. I am doing this the long way. You do not need to do this. Hold on. I'm going to keep going because I've already started, but this is not what I need to be doing. No, not even going to do that. Hold on. So 7 square root of 40. Square root of 40 times square root of 40 is 40 times 40. I don't need to multiply this together. And every 2, 1 comes out. So it cancels it then. There we go. And then we have to still simplify the square root of 40 on the top. So square root 2 times 20, 2 times 10, 2 times 5. Every 2, 1 comes out. So the 2's coming out with the 7 to make 14. Square root 10 over 40. And then the hardest part of these is to simplify. Not that any of that wasn't hard. Just we have to simplify our numbers on the outside. They're both divisible by 2. So we'll do 7 over 20, square root 10. And a lot of people will try to simplify the 10 and the 20, but the 10's in the radical, so you cannot do that. That is your answer. All right. I feel like I didn't explain that very well, so let's try to explain the next one a little better. All right. Explaining this better. To get rid of square root of 45, I'm going to use square root of 45 on top and bottom. Square root of 45 times square root of 45 gives you 45, and 7 square root of 45. Try to break it down. 5 and 9. 3 and 3. 7 square root 3 times 3 times 5. So 21 square root of 5 over 45. And then your numbers are both divisible by 3. And those can't simplify because this is in the radical and that's not. So that is your answer. Avery, I see you, little girl. I'm teaching right now. You're killing me. And there's your answer. All right, let's do the binomial because that's probably the hardest one for you.